Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to Factorio. My name, of course, is Obed Potato, and today we're sort of going to change things up a little. Unfortunately, Kernel Failure isn't with us today, purely because our internet connections are not playing ball. So unfortunately, we're going to have to go it alone. And yeah, let's sort the factory out by ourselves. I mean, obviously, I am nowhere near as skilled as he is, but I think we can still do good for this factory. One of the main problems that is currently happening is that our iron belt, that is basically the main iron belt for the entire factory, just does not have enough iron on it. It is nowhere near saturated, and it needs to be. So we need to make sure that we have more raw iron coming into the factory, and so more raw iron in means more raw iron out. Okay, so let's start off by building a few electric mining drills. That's pretty much essential. We need some more iron. More iron, please. Okay, there we go. That's another four electric mining drills. That should be fine. Let's build some more chests as well. I think we need some more chests. We've got an ungodly amount of smart inserters for some reason. I mean, why that is, I have no idea. We don't seem to be having many smart inserters through here. I mean, this is still not working. It looks like it's circuits that are the problem. Yeah. Looks like circuits are the problem, and we can only fix that by actually, you know, getting up our amount of iron that is being transported. Also, we seem to have a little problem in the fact that we just have way too many green flasks, and I think I figured out what the problem was. I was having a quick look before we got started. The problem seems to be that this smart inserter only inserts if there is less than 1, whereas let's make it less than 30, so that it is always inserting. Because otherwise there will never be any actual science packs in the system, and then the green flasks things will always be producing constantly. So that is not great, but hey ho, it's easy to fix, and we fixed it now, so that is fair enough. Okay, let's just stick all of this in the chest because we don't need it. Okay, what should we start researching? I think a good place to research power armor, perhaps. Power armor looks pretty good. Yeah, let's do the power armor. Okay, that's fine. And hopefully that means that iron is not going to be constantly spent on using or being used to manufacture these inserters. I mean, we should have quite a few in the system now. We've got 11 in the system, and it's 10 that we require in the system there. So hopefully that should free up a little bit more iron, which will allow us in turn to manufacture more and more circuits, because that is pretty essential. Actually, that is pretty essential. Okay, we've got the electric mining drills to set out a brand new layer of drills. So let's do that right now. Yeah, let's put them right next to each other. Okay, so we're really going to try and up our production. This can be output right to a chest. Fantastic. There we go. And then we can have a smart inserter that will output from the chest onto a belt, of which we have none at the moment. So let's go up. Wow, that was quick. That was really quick. Logistics system. Let's go for the portable fusion reactor. It doesn't really matter, to be honest. We actually are manufacturing belt here, which is very nice. We can take a little bit of that. And it saves us constructing it on ourselves, which is always a nice little boost. Okay. We're going to get this belt coming down here. I don't know why that is placed there. That is bad placement. Okay. Then this can come round to the side. We're going to have to get rid of trees. I hate getting rid of trees. Trees are one of the most annoying aspects of this game. Without a doubt. Without an absolute doubt. There we go. There we go. Perfect. That's looking good. We just need some power for these bad boys over here, so let's go ahead and do that right now. And we need one more power pole. Let's just use a small one. There we go. Okay, so that should be fine. That should be absolutely fine. We can just copy and paste, and now we're absolutely fine. That is looking pretty good. That should work. Although this is outputting not fast enough, I don't think. Yeah, nah, to be honest, that should be fine. That shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, okay, good. We need to speed up the corners as well, so we need some more iron to speed up the corners, because that is just not going to do, unfortunately. We need it to be fast. Well, in fact, could we just take this across this way and down this way? Yeah, in fact, I think that's probably a better idea, just so we don't have the streams merging, because that'll just make it a little bit easier. Okay, get the belt out of there. Okay, where do we want to actually merge the two together? To be honest, that's too close as well, isn't it? Yeah, let's bring it across here. Let's get rid of that radar because we've pretty much explored most of the surrounding area, so that's fine. And we shall... In fact, you know what? Let's do this properly. Let's split it. We need some more iron. More iron, please. There we go. Okay, let's split it. Let's split it here. And let's say one goes onto this side. And let's get some more belt. There we go. And that comes down there. And that goes onto the belt there. Okay, so we should now have a little bit more of a saturated belt. That should be fine. This is all fast belted, so that's pretty good. That works well, I think. And everything should be fine. We're working past this backlog, and that's awesome. And it allows everybody to output constantly at the same time, which is awesome. Yeah, that's exactly what we're after. I'm not entirely sure if that is going to be enough. I think we probably are going to need to build yet more, because I still don't feel that our iron belt is actually going to be as saturated as we want it to be. I mean, that's looking pretty good, but I think more is probably necessary. I mean, I don't think it's the throughput here that is limiting it. I don't think that's what it is at all. I think it is purely down to... Yeah, I think it must be purely down to the fact that we just don't have enough. Well, I say that. It might indeed be throughput over here. Okay, well let's assume that that is good enough, because it's pretty good. It's a pretty substantial amount of resources. All of these circuit things are being produced, are producing at the moment. Iron looks, or should I say steel, looks like it's being produced. You are not producing. But that's fine. No, in fact, that's... Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's good. Everything's fine. We're on top of everything. We're actually getting enough circuits through, which is exactly what we need. We need to have quite a substantial amount of circuits. And as you can see, we're having a little tailback of iron, which is very, very nice, actually. You guys, are you producing enough stuff? You're really not. We're fine for electricity. What's the problem then, guys? Do you just need to be smartened up? Make you a little bit faster? I'm not entirely sure. Here we go. Does that work? Does that change anything? You need iron. Well, let's make you a little bit faster then. Okay, that should work now. Why is that not producing? Need more circuits. Well, we should have more circuits coming in. We should have a lot more circuits coming in than that. Okay, there we go. That is a more continual flow. Okay, that is good. Okay. Does this... another question I would be asking myself, does this system actually work? Because it looks like it sort of does, but at the same time, it looks like it might not. I don't know. Unfortunately, it looks like we're limited by copper supply now, which is not something that you ever want to have happen, because we effectively have no copper being mined up. I mean, that's the sad truth of it. We literally have so little copper, it's unreal. We need to probably up our copper supply, because this is just an abysmal amount of copper that is actually being produced. Or should I say mined up. Yeah, we'll put you there, into a chest. And yeah, we'll copy that, paste it there. That's good. We could probably do with another couple of electric mining drills, so we will go and collect up some iron resources, what we need, and build another 2, because why the heck not? Why the heck not? What is in this chest? Well, I think we can just pick up that entire chest. I do not recall ever putting anything down there, but it might have been the Colonel, might have been myself. Cannot quite recall. Okay, that should be enough. We need more chests, that's fine, let's do that. We also need to have an output, and an output there as well. Great. Okay, and then a chest right there. Perfect. Okay, so we should have quite a substantial amount of copper being produced very, very soon indeed. Okay. Okay, that was actually an essential pole, apparently. There we go. That's working now. Okay, good. That is a little bit more copper, which is a step in the right direction, I think. Because you know we need to have maximum capacity at all times. That is really, really essential. We aren't load balancing. We are not load balancing at all. We need to be load balancing. Yeah, we need to be load balancing 100%, because otherwise that is not going to work. So yeah, 100% we need to be load balancing. We can't afford to get sloppy with that, because that is just not good enough, unfortunately. So that should be a little bit better now. Why is all the iron in there? That is not good. It should never be in there. This whole system was designed so it was constantly outputting. We'll have to come back and redesign this area, because I don't think it's really fit for purpose, to be honest. It's not quite up to the standard that I would like it to be operating at. Where is the new iron? Yeah, okay, we got a lot of iron coming in now. That's good. That's what we like to see. Copper, how are we doing for copper? Copper seems to be coming in a bit more plentifully now, although still not as much as I think we need. I mean, we still have a shortage of electronic circuit. Why is that not working? Yeah, that should be working. Let's just rotate them all. Just make sure that they're all working. Yeah, okay, that's going a little bit better now. We seem to not be so constrained by copper, even though it is still a little bit of a problem. Yeah, we really need to make sure that we have a saturated full belt of copper, because otherwise bad things happen. We need more copper. Although saying that, we're actually outputting quite a substantial amount, or we're actually inputting quite a substantial amount of resources. So it looks like we're going to have to consider Furnace Area 2, which is something that has been on the menu for quite a long time now, actually, but we haven't really got around to doing it. That is awesome. What do we want to do next? Personal laser defense? Let's do the basic exoskeleton equipment. Yeah, let's do that. Yes. Basically, we need to sort of think about expanding this furnace area, because it's not fit for purpose, and it's not big enough, it's not good enough, and yeah, we're gonna have to change it. So that is definitely gonna be on the agenda for an upcoming episode. I think we're probably gonna make it over here. Like, this big area is pretty much untapped. We could take up all of this stuff, because we don't really need it anymore, but you know, whatever. That doesn't really matter. Yeah, nothing too much to complain about, actually, apart from copper not accessing this area. We're really doing okay. I mean, yeah, nothing too much to complain about there, actually. In fact, if we could just get our... Although, to be honest, it's now a question of copper smelting rather than actual... Yeah. And it's getting to that stage in the game where we need to start thinking about what sort of modules are we going to be putting in these furnaces, because you know, that's a lot of smelting stuff, and it's a lot of electricity used. So yeah, we'll have to think about that. And because definitely this tailback of iron is not efficient. It is not the way forward. It is not good at all. It's not good for anybody. We also need to consider. The amount of blue flasks we're producing. This is not good. This is not good at all. We're producing literally none, or nowhere near enough. That is just not good. That is not good at all. Yeah, that's a tricky one, because we need to be outputting more blue stuff. We need to, yeah, we definitely need to be outputting a lot more blue. That is just inevitable. But heyo, I hope you've enjoyed the episode, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately, yeah, as I say, the Colonel can't be with us today because, you know, obviously we're doing stuff that is too tricky for our internet connection to handle. But hopefully we can sort of get together after we've done a couple of episodes each and sort of discuss our progress and what we've done individually, because we're both going to be doing it individually on our own channels. So for now, ladies and gentlemen, my name has been Norbert Potato. If you've enjoyed them, please remember to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time!